I met a guy, 2000 E39 M5, just pulled in right behind me. 47,000 miles on that car with a full leather black sport interior, not the Silverstone. Super nice guy. I'm gonna turn the camera off before he sees me. Driving the 540i to get new tires mounted, because that needs to be done before we can do smog and registration and at least what I consider a safety inspection that's due on the car. California doesn't do it, but driving around a car on 10-year-old Michelins that are dry rotting and down to the cord is just not smart. So getting that done today. Battery light is still flickering at idle. Any revs at it, it goes away. This thing drives like a Buick with 4 blown shocks. I think the new front struts are coming in today. Brakes feel real good. Steering feels wallowy. I think that's just due to 2 things. One, the 540 box is noticeably slower in terms of ratio than the M5s. That's just the way it is. I'm gonna have to get used to that, and then the M5 will feel that much better. Thing 2, just the whole suspension shot. All the front ball joints and inner bushings on those front arms are just done. So that means there's slop and play and not very nice. Looks like our window motors, that one works. Cool. That one works too. I'm nervous. I think it gets stuck. Actually, ooh, it's slow, but it works, and it's not torn. Decent. I'm gonna lubricate the track, probably clean the track out with some grease, or clean it out and then re-grease it. See where that gets us, and I'm gonna do the shift into third. You'll see why it needs a transmission. Crunch. But the gear works. Good morning, it's 12:36, and I think today's a one-taker. If not, I filmed something earlier today, and that feels like 5 days ago, and that's why I don't remember. Crazy day, Mondays always are. We got back into things today. A lot of work on the DC car, as I'm gonna call it, the car moving out to Washington in about 10 days. So exhaust came down, drive shaft out, differential out, changed the differential bushings, rebuilt the drive shaft, replaced the shifter carrier bushings. Tomorrow the diff gets resealed, the diff gets reinstalled, the exhaust and drive shaft go back in. Then we've got a code used light control module, or not light control module, airbag module rather, and test drive the car and probably come up with 12 other services that we won't have time to complete. But we're making great progress on that. Then we're back to the black 540. We've got rear control arms to go. We received the parts today to do the lower H-arm bushings. The one part's in Germany and 4 weeks out. The other part is MLA, at least right now. No ETA on the back order status. So he wants to do the Power Flex bushings, which I think I'm going to sublet. Nate, if you recall, we tried to do that on an M5, the BZ96310, I think was the VIN on that. 96310. God, that was miserable. That was totally miserable. I don't really want to do that again. So Mike came over tonight. We made leftover pasta. We had broccoli. We had some garlic bread, some Chardonnay, watched some M539 restoration videos, and now it is long past bedtime. I took the trash out. It's International Cat Day. Peanut, that is for you. He doesn't seem to be too impressed with that. I'm gonna get some sleep. We'll talk tomorrow on Tuesday. Good night.